So good morning, Shweta ji. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me because it's been a long time. We are trying to connect with each other, but finally we are here. And thank you so much for being here on my platform.
And thank you so much, Swati, for inviting me because I was also looking for your session for a long time. And yes, today finally we are here for
Yes,
conversation.
and thank you so much again. So Shweta ji, before dive into our conversation, so please introduce yourself again. I know about you, but for the sake of the video, please introduce yourself.
Sure. So my name is Shweta and I hail from Delhi. I'm a mother of two children. And as far as my education qualification is concerned, I have done my master's in commerce and CS Inter, and apart from that, PGDCA. And I have done small courses also. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, I'm very passionate about reading books, and I'm a travel enthusiast. Although I don't get too much chance to travel, but I want to travel. So and yes, apart from that, I'm always curious to learn new things. So that are my hobbies.
That's a lovely introduction. And as you know, Shweta ji, my name is Swati and I'm from a very beautiful place, Jammu and Kashmir. And I'm a homemaker, mother of one child. Talking about my hobbies, I love reading, listening to music, watching movie, and playing badminton. Apart from this, recently, 4 months ago, I started teaching to beginner and intermediate level people. And I'm also enjoying my journey with them and learning with them. So this is a short introduction of mine. So yes.
So Swati,
So first question, as you said that you are a lover of reading. So which book is your favorite book?
uh, as I have started my reading very recently, and I have read many books of Sudha Murthy's author. And I found the books written by Sudha Murthy really inspiring and motivating. And the language which she has used in books are very easy and quite interesting as well. And I'm always inquisitive to know like what is going to happen next. So
Okay.
that kind of inquisitiveness is always there whenever I read those books. And apart from that, I have finished Atomic Habits, then Power of Subconscious Mind. Then nowadays, I am reading one book that is based on Jain religion, that is Bahubali. So I'm finding it very much interesting. Although I'm not getting much time, because I have shifted to a new place, and so that's why. But still, I try my level best to read my books. Yeah,
That's such
to
a
get in
wonderful.
touch with.
Mhm. That's really wonderful. So Shweta ji, I would like to ask you that as you are also working on speaking language, like speaking English. So why do many people understand English but hesitate to speak it?
Yes, so Swatiji, here I would want to give them message to whosoever wants to speak English and they are hesitating, because if until you will not speak, you will not gather that courage to speak in front of anyone. So there should not be any fear of mistake or judgment, and we should start speaking. As we will start speaking, we will get confidence, and our confidence will grow, step by step. As we will start speaking, our confidence will also get a booster.
Yes.
So yes, we
Yes.
just need to be consistent with this journey. Then we will, eventually we will do that.
Yes, I totally agree with you that what people do, they always consume content, always focus much on reading and listening, watching. But listening and speaking is totally different because while listening, you only need to understand the topic, but while speaking, you need to understand what English pattern you have to use, grammar, vocabulary. There's so many lots of things you have to do. So I think speaking is an active activity that you have to do. You have to put a lot of efforts, and as you said that many people fear of making mistake, fear of judgment. So yes, even they know, English well, but they always hesitate to speak because of fear of judgment, because of fear of mistakes. So yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, according to, yeah. Here I would like to tell you one thing more. That is, I have just recently started my YouTube channel. It's been 10 days only. But here I would like to share that I was thinking like I'm just getting input and input. What about output? I'm not giving any output. So for that I have to do something. So that's
Yes,
why I opened my YouTube channel because of all of your inspiration. And
thank you so much.
then I thought, yeah, in that way I will get chance to speak with you, speak with others YouTubers
Yes,
as well. And once I will start speaking, then I will be able to incorporate whatever I have learned so far, whether in terms of vocabulary, whether in terms of anything like idiom phrases, whatever it is. But
yes,
till the time I will not, do something in terms of output, like how to give
yes,
output.
yes,
My whatever I am learning, it will be, remain here only. So I need to come out with my feelings, with my words, with my vocabulary. So
yes.
I think this is the best thing which I have done recently.
Yes, and our mind is wired like that, always, feel and always stay and always want to come or stay in the comfort zone. So whether when we start to give output, when we have to create content, so we need to come out of a comfort zone. So you also take a good initiative to start a YouTube channel and try to speak more and more people. So in this way, you will be able to more creative over a period of time. But yes, you are doing really great, and congratulations for your YouTube
To
channel.
you. All credit goes to you only because you are the real, inspirational personality in my life. You
Okay,
have
thank you
boosted
so
my
much. It's
confidence a
it
lot.
means a lot, Shweta ji, because you are already expert, you are teacher, and you have a lot of experience of life. And someone when praise, me, so it really means a lot. When because as an experienced person, you are praising me, so it really means a lot. And these words come out of from my heart, inside. Yes,
One thing is there, Swatiji, actually, you never know your talent, on your own. There should be someone who would make you realize that you have that kind of a quality and you should recognize it. And these persons are very rare. And because there is what I have observed that there is so many things in our society like jealousy, criticism, naysayers are everywhere, so they
yes,
will never, whenever you try to go ahead or you want to take any major step in your life, they will not support you. Very
yes.
few people are there who will always support you, who will always guide you with their knowledge, and you are one
Yes.
of them.
Thank you so much. And even we should, focus so much on positivity, not negativity. In this way, we can, make us busy in good things. So yes. So my second
Yeah.
question, Shweta ji, to you that what are the main reason behind the fear of speaking English, according to you? What are the main reasons behind
Main
the
reason
fear of
for
speaking
speaking
English?
English.
Yes,
Okay. So, as you know, I am a tutor and I come across with so many parents, right?
yes,
So, and I'm living in Delhi. So all parents are educated and they converse with me in English, mostly in English, and I have to revert back in English only. And nowadays, the way schools are educating children, the way teachers they are expecting from children, that is all everywhere English environment is there. So we
right.
need to update ourselves as a tutor, and we need to brush our skills also with the time, so that we can relate with the changing environment, and we
Yes.
should update ourselves also. Otherwise, if we will teach in the same outdated pattern in conventional method, then things will not go according to the current scenario.
Yes, I
Yeah, that
totally
is it.
agree with you. Yes. Okay. So do you think, Shwetaji, that lack of confidence is a bigger problem than lack of knowledge?
Yes, lack of confidence is, something. If in spite of having so much of knowledge, but still, if you lack in confidence, then you will be nowhere. And whatever knowledge you are possessing, if you if you are not confident enough, then how would you express your feelings in front of others? How would you share your knowledge with others? So confidence is the, I think, strong pillar that should be built first, and then you should gradually move ahead in your life.
Yes, definitely. So, how does fear of being judged affect a person English speaking ability?
Okay. So I believe that fear of judgment is always there, but we should prepare our mind, or we should nourish this thing in our mind that everyone will judge you. People, they have a habit of judging you, but if we talk about any person who has succeeded in his life, or who is already successful, so that person has also started his journey from scratch, or from somewhere, from somewhere, from zero only. And then you gradually you grow. And initially you face criticism, initially you face setbacks also, challenges also, but and you make so many mistakes also. People will criticize you, people will judge you. Then day by day, as you will be in that process, you will stick to that process, then eventually you will grow in
Yes,
terms of your career as well, and in terms of your communication skills as well. So people will judge you, but don't, you should have horse blinkers at that time.
yes,
Just focus on your goal, and apart from that, don't look at anywhere what
yes.
people are saying you.
Yes,
Yes.
totally agree with you that. Like, yes, judging also affect people, but it's up to the person how they perceive judgment. So if they are focusing on their goal, so yes, over a period of time they don't care about what people think about them. But if they making mistake, so yes, they should more focus on their goal. So in this way, they can get rid of this kind of judgment, and they can improve their personality as well. Yes. So, Shwetaji, why do some students understand English movies and videos but struggle to reply in English?
uh, because nowadays most of the children, they watch web series, they watch English cartoon
Hmm.
serials, and they are into English movies also, but they fail to speak or converse in this language,
Hmm.
because English is they understand everything. They are taking, just inputs, and they are not delivering anything as in terms of output. They are not
Right.
practicing. They are not speaking. So that's why they are not getting accustomed to speak also. So it is speaking will come only when you will speak, and it is
Yes.
a process. You have
Yes.
to be consistent with that. And if I talk about, like, if you will speak, I'm in this journey. Okay, if I will stop speaking, and for 1 month or 15 days, then I will again, resume my journey, and I will again speak. Then at that
Hmm.
time I will start fumbling, I will start stuttering
Yes.
also, because we forget things, or our mouth muscles will not work in this way, like smoothly they
Yes.
will not work. We will
Hmm.
hesitate to work at that time. So for speaking, you need to speak. Yeah,
Yes, I
you
I
need to focus
totally
on this.
I totally agree with you that speak English like building a muscle. So you have to build your muscle, mouth muscles. So when you start practicing, so yes, you come to the beginner stage. So you have to build your mouth muscle. You have to practice every single day, and consistency really matter. So if you practice as well as whatever you are watching video or whatever you are consuming web series, so try to narrate in your own words, try to speak out loud. So this is also a good practice. In this way they can work on creation as well as consuming. Yes. So
Yes, yes.
Shweta ji, if I ask you that how can a person train their mind to think in English?
Okay. So, first of all, I would say, like, how I have started thinking in English. When I used to walk all alone, then I used to, stare at sometimes at birds, at trees, at clouds, at at my surroundings. So I was just, like speaking with myself only. And in that way, I started talking with myself, or sometime in front of a mirror. Then these kind of a practice, they helps a lot, because every time it is not possible you get a partner to speak with.
Yes.
And being it is not our first language, also it is a native language. So in most of our family members, they speak Hindi only. And
Yes.
in that way, you are not able to you are not able to get your speaking partner or speaking buddy. So at what time you should do, you should gather all your ideas, all your courage, and your thoughts, and you should start articulating them in English. So in that way, finally, it becomes your habit. And initially, it takes time, and it
Yes.
needs your constant practice as well. But slowly and gradually, things will automatically come in English itself. You don't need to make, so many effort. It will be effortless with the passage of time. Yeah.
Yes. With the passage of time and with consistency, it becomes very easy for you. But initially, it takes effort. Rightly said that.
Initially, it takes effort. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. So, Shwetaji, is it possible to become fluent in English without focusing too much on grammar, and why?
Yes, it is. I agree with this idea that too much of, although grammatical knowledge is very important, but if in at initial stage, too much knowledge of grammatical these terms is not that much important. Why? Because we just need to express ourselves. We don't need to focus on accuracy part. Accuracy comes later on. First, you should start speaking. You should start framing simple sentences. Then, gradually, when you will learn things, vocabulary, phrases. Then You will start articulating your thoughts in English. And in the meanwhile, you will come to know that where you are making mistakes. And
Yes.
in this process, it will, slowly and gradually, things will be improved, and you will find your mistake on your own. There is no need that someone else will pinpoint you. You
Yes.
will automatically, you will come to know that I am making mistakes here. So in that way, too much focus on grammar is not needed initially, if you are a beginner and if you are starting your journey. But slowly and gradually, you will learn grammar. Yeah.
Yes.
But grammar is important, no doubt. But at initial level, it is not needed.
Yes, and even we have known this thing that many people know grammar rules. Many people have good grammar, but when times to speak, they struggle to speak because of lack of practice. So yes, initially they should focus on more on speaking English, like tenses they should know and subject verb agreement. So according to this, I think they can become confident, fluent, and articulate in this language over a period of time. And they, you already said that after some time, they are also able to recognize their mistakes because of practice only.
Basic knowledge of grammar is sufficient. If you know
Yes.
subject verb agreement, if you know basic tenses, then it's sufficient to start with your communication skills. Yeah.
Yes. With practice, they also come across many new vocabulary, sentence structures. So yes, with practice, even if we take an example of ours, initially we were not able to, articulate our thoughts. But with time, with practice only, without focusing so much on grammar, we are able to speak, we are able to articulate our thoughts. So yes, this thing they can do.
Exactly.
Don't focus so much on grammar, it only confuse you. Yes, only focus on
Yes,
speak
it's
and
all
speak.
confusion.
Yes.
Exactly. I can agree with you. Yes.
Okay. So Shwetaji, what role does the environment play in learning to speak English?
Yes. Environment play a crucial role or significant role in speaking English.
Yes.
Although we are not getting that environment around us, because as I told you, that it is not our first language. And we often speak in our mother tongue only with our near and dear ones, but we need to create artificial environment for that. So that's why we are connecting with other co-learners on YouTube, and we are making recording videos, and we are
Yes.
practicing in this way. And there are other methods also for uh, there are many AI application as well on which we can, talk with and do our practice. So environment play a crucial role. If you don't have that kind of an environment, then you need to create it. Otherwise,
Yes.
if the small children are near you and children are too small around you, then you can converse with them, and they will also get habitual of speaking in English. And as
Yes.
if I talk about myself, I'm a tutor, so many children, they are coming to me for studies, for taking coaching. So I converse with them in English only. So in that way, we are upskilling our or English communication, or honing our skill in this way. Yes.
Yes, I totally agree that environment really play a very crucial role. If you don't have any environment, so you have to create. You have to listen, watch content in English. You have to talk with children. You have to speak with yourself. You can speak with AI. So in this way, you can create your environment because without environment, you can't able to speak English. So you have to create. So many people don't have environment. They have this, like. Issue that they don't have environment, they always complain these things. So in this way they can also create their environment. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So Shwetaji, why do some people improve their English faster than others? What is the reason behind that?
It is a matter of consistency. And
Mhm.
if you have that strong desire in yourself, and you
Yes.
have burning desire, I would say, fire in your belly, then you will, relentlessly you will practice without any mess. And if you are doing that, then, in your subconscious mind, you are feeding all the valuable vocabularies, phrases, and you will gather courage as well to speak. And you will master like this language within a short period of a time if you are very much consistent with this language. But if you
Mhm.
will speak that, okay, I will learn this language within 3 months, within 6 months, if you have set some time limit for yourself, then it is not going to work. This is a language, and you have to it depends on you how you are practicing, how much time you are giving, how much you are practicing with your co-learners. It doesn't depend like I have given time limit that within 2 months, 3 months I should hone this skill. No, it is not like that. It is a skill you will improve day by day. And obviously, like with practice, you will be better and better every day. Each and every day you will be better than previous day. But you need to be in consistent practice for that. Otherwise, it will happen, growth will happen, but it will be slow.
Yes,
Yeah, it will not
definitely.
be too much fast. Yeah.
Mm, definitely. So Shwetaji, my last question is to you that what is the piece of advice that you have ever received in your life that is helping you in today's life as well? What is
Okay.
a piece of advice that you have ever received in the past and today that advice is also helping you?
That piece of advice I learned from my father. That is, give your best, up to according to your ability. Give your best, whatever you can give best, and you should be disciplined. If you
Mm,
are disciplined, if you are giving your best 100%, if you are giving, then then don't look for the results. Result is something which automatically it will come, but you just need to focus on what you are doing, what you are what kind of a hard work you are putting right now. And don't
yes.
look for the results will automatically come, and it will be definitely, it is going to be good. And
Mm,
just believe in yourself, and give your best. That is a piece of advice I would like to give to all the co-learners who are watching this episode, that don't look for the results. Result will definitely will be in your favor. You just need to trust the process. You just need to give
yes.
your best 100%. Then leave everything on God. He will
Mm,
take care
yes.
of those things.
Yes. That's
Yes.
such a lovely advice. Okay, so Shweta ji, do you have any question? So otherwise we can wrap up the session because time is going to up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Swati ji, I would like to ask you that who motivated you in this journey, and what comes you here, what brings you here in this journey?
Okay, so you are talking about English language.
Yes, yes, English language. Yeah.
Okay. So no one
What
motivated me,
motivated
Shweta
you?
ji.
How you
I'm
come here? Yeah.
self-motivated. Yes. Since my school time, I was very fascinated by this language. I had a burning desire in that time to speak English, but I didn't have that kind of environment, didn't know the right method to speak in English. But after marriage, I forget about that dream that I would like to become fluent in this language. And one day uh, you know, uh, was scrolling some YouTube video and I got to know that people were talking to each other in English, like conversation video. Then I got an idea if they would speak English confidently and fluently at this age after marriage, why I couldn't. So I started my journey and started speaking with different people through these type of media like digitally. So in this way, since my childhood, I was interested, I was motivated, captivated by this language, and now I am working on my English. So this is the journey behind it. Yes,
Yeah, it is really great, and I would appreciate you for this thing that you are self-inspired, self-motivated, and we should learn. This is the takeaway from this episode that we should be, self-inspired. We should
yes.
not always rely on external motivation. Yeah.
Yes, motivation comes and go. It's a kind of emotions. After some time, motivation will definitely fade away. But yes, if you are inspired, if you are self-motivated kind, so yes, that burning desire is still in within you. Because I had a burning desire in my school time. But that burning desire today, I am taking inspiration again. Yes. So in this way,
Yes,
I am
that brings
working, and
you
today I
peace.
am
I
speaking, and I think I am leading my dream life because I really
And this
love
is
this
really
language.
amazing. Swati. This
Yes,
is really amazing that you are leading your dreaming. You are, living your dream life
yes,
today.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it
Thank
was
you
such,
so much, Swati.
yes. Thank you so much, Shweta ji,
Yeah.
and it was such a lovely conversation with you. And I hope you also enjoyed the same.